So Sakurai's off his fucking meds?
I mean, clearly, the man adds every single character from Smash history and he's still got gas in the tank to add some of that good shit. By now, most of the characters I want in Smash are either in or long since deconfirmed, so it really makes the 4 remaining DLC slots a mystery. But if Piranha Plant and fucking Joker are any indication, I think we're gonna be just fine. No matter who makes it in, I've already had a fun ass time with the game, but I'd like to put forward 5 characters I personally want to see in his DLC. Yeah, alright. Okay, hear me out. In terms of Zelda characters, we've really had the same cast since Melee. Toon Link is a welcome addition, sure, but his moveset is just borrowed from Link. We have versions of the main 3 Triforce holders already, so most of the candidates in the running are one-offs, or like Impa. In Ultimate specifically, Sakurai is perfectly comfortable keeping them as assist trophies. Midna, Skull Kid, the Moon
Waves.
That one that makes me uncomfortable. So in the spirit of Piranha Plant, I want to pick something nobody expects, but everyone is familiar with. Deku Link. I know some of you aren't about it, but I love this little guy. The sheer personality expressed in game is so great. Like, he's not frustrated about being turned into a Deku scrub, just sad. His standard moves could be based around the fact that he's made out of wood. He could even use his little vines out of the ground. It's pretty on brand. He has to have his spin attack from the game, man. Come on. His specials would come so naturally, too. Up B is the Deku Flower, easy, easy. I picture his neutral B as the bubble. And since charging the bubble would make it bigger, I picture it affecting both how far the projectile travels, as well as its power. The bubbles would get smaller over the distance they're shot though, losing a bit of power. So you'd want to think of it as kind of like a shotgun range projectile. For longer range, a side B would be shooting a little nut, like other Deku Scrubs can. It'd have a stun effect too, like Deku Nuts are known to. Not too much to it. For his down B, since you guys aren't gonna like him anyway, I gave him Witch Time. I gave him a counter and a fucking sword. I put him under the Fire Emblem series. Do you like him now?
It's Kirby time!
In terms of series that could use another character, Kirby is also pretty high up there. Like with Zelda, we have our main cast, but there's just too many other characters that people love from this series. My main choice before was Marx, based off his Star Allies appearance. I love that idea, but I have no reservations about Marx being an in-game boss, too. So I'm just gonna play favorites here. My second choice for sure is Adeline. She's one of those characters like K. Rool who we hadn't seen in a while before Star Allies, but it clearly meant a lot to the people who grew up with this character, myself included. She doesn't need to pull moves solely from that game, but damn if it doesn't give us a solid framework.
Dash attack. Neutral B. Up B.
Her role as a summoner would be a unique gimmick without it feeling forced. She could even pull from other art-based characters in the series. I see her down B in particular as being the sculpting move Artist Kirby uses. Like Peach, she'd create her own unique item, a strong battering item, but slow like the Ore Club. Also throwable, so technically a projectile too. And if we want to talk Final Smashers, I could see her borrowing this Area of Effect attack from Paint Kirby. All around fun character. Put Adeline in. Done. Next one. In terms of industry prolific games, few are as influential as the big boys. You know, Mario, Sonic, Pokemon, the kind of games that Smash can point at and be like, look, you remember this. I think inventing an entire genre that people still play today is enough to get top billing, don't you? Maybe it's a popular pick nowadays, but I'm no bandwagoner. I've dreamt of Doom Guy, or maybe Doom Slayer, as far back as the whole Smash speculation thing goes. But there's never been a better time for him. Doom 2016 is no slouch of a game, and with it on Switch 2 and the sequel Inbound, it's just crazy enough to work. If you haven't noticed, this guy is fucking weapons. They'd probably use more sci-fi designs like New Doom and Quake Champions to escape an age rating hike, but still take your fucking pick. Pistol, plasma rifle, remote detonated rockets, chainsaw smash attacks. We could give him that sword from the new one, give him a counter, put him under Fire Emblem. Up B is a Gauss cannon in my mind. Combination of Robin's Elwind and this move from Me Gunner. Mix grenades somewhere in there too. His normals would have some pistol whip, plus the sheer brutality he uses in the modern games. In fact, the personality that he exudes in Quake Champions shows me how much he stands out in an ensemble cast. His roles as no-nonsense, enigmatic soldier would be sick as fuck in Smash. You know, in addition to being from such a legendary game, I mean for Christ's sake, Doom was on more systems than Windows at one point. They even had an ad for it featuring Bill Gates using a fucking shotgun.
Don't interrupt me.
I think this commercial kind of implies Bill Gates is the Doom guy. Actually, know what? Fuck Banjo, fuck a Master Chief, there's your Microsoft rep. Bill Gates is gonna come over to Banjo-Kazooie's house and shoot him in the nuts and bolts. Gino. I know I just spent a couple paragraphs talking about how being an industry prolific franchise is a good part of being included in Smash, but the real reason behind that? It's because it means people love the game. When a newcomer is announced for Smash, it feels like they're bringing the whole series to the crossover. It's not just Simon Belmont, but it's Smash Bros. Cross Castlevania. It's Smash Bros. Cross Persona. There's nothing like seeing that screen for one of your favorite games. So for my number one, it's gotta be a character that's so beloved that other games use his appearance as a selling point. Smash Bros. Cross Devil May Cry. For crying out loud, I want wacky woohoo pizza man adventures. Dante, this guy has mad potential, and everything needed to make a good Smash character. Much like with Bayonetta and Ryu, most of his moves wouldn't need much changing in translating them over. He has moves that are literally made to be up special and side special. Between all of this guy's weapons, it'd be hard to pick which moves not to include. Of course he has his iconic sword, but he's also got to bust out the guns for his neutral beat, similar to Bayo. He has gauntlets in every game too. I particularly like the weapon Pandora, a briefcase that contains all kinds of fuck shit. In Devil May Cry 3, he also has this demonic guitar. Hell yeah. Speaking of DMC3, that's the design I'd use, but DMC 1, 2, and 4 costumes are more than welcome. Top that shit off with a style meter. It doesn't have to do anything, but goddamn it'd be cool if it was there. Just don't use the DMC Devil May Cry design, cause that guy swears. Then what happens if Mario hears that and learns some new words? I've seen what happens if Mario knows the F word, and it's not pretty.
I might do it fucking later.
Also, put Kendrick Lamar in the game. Put him in the game. Put Kendrick Lamar from Damn in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for Nintendo Switch. His final smash is that he kills your vibe.
You know, not putting Kendrick Lamar in Smash Bros. That's pretty funny, Sakurai. But you see, I'm not laughing. So I actually managed to get my second video out. Nuts, right? Hopefully the reception's as good as it was last time. Yeah, I don't know what I expected.